What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Working with Bobby. Happy Saturday to you. I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as possible. I know I say it all the time. I get that, but this time I'm not doing no what you call it, the hyperlapse and all that. I'm gonna just tell you what I'm gonna do, and then I'll cut the camera back on when we get ready to do it. The reason why is cold. It's like 38 degrees outside. That's why I'm opening inside the shop, because I was sitting by the heater. But let me get you turned around so we can get down to business. All right, I got Bell out here, and there's nothing wrong, not nothing major anyway. It's just kind of sort of update, and y'all excuse the wind noise. But everything's still pretty clean. Valve cover still clean after cleaning that little breather with brake clean and letting it dry out and putting that on. That worked pretty nice. Still ain't got no coolant leaks, so that's good. Everything's still dry. But, and yeah, it's a big but. I ain't got no heat. I'm gonna tell you why I think I ain't got no heat. Because of the way coolant circulates. I had the coolant coming from off the radiator, going through the heater core, and then I had it coming out the heater core and going into the water pump. Thing is, having it go into the water pump is not necessarily a source of heat concerning it circulating through the heater core and actually giving you hot air to, on the inside of your vehicle. It's just circulating water. It's really not building temperature. The engine is what's building temperature, okay? So what I'm going to have to do is take that pipe plug back out. I'm going to have to take that pipe plug back out. It's going to make a little bit of a mess, but it is what it is. I'm going to have to take that pipe plug back out. And what I'm going to do to try to help me is I'm going to take the fitting that I took out of the radiator, not the radiator, out of the water pump. I'm going to take that fitting, no, not that fitting. I'm going to take that fitting here. There was a fitting I had here. I'm going to put that fitting back there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the heater hose back to this point. That's what I'm going to do. It might be easier if I go ahead and just swap the two and just put the plug back in the water pump, but we'll see. I got everything out here that I wanted to try to do. I'll try to use that way to be quicker for me. I'm thinking about plugging off that radiator and running that hose there, which kind of sort of would be easier, but we'll see. I already got the coolant, got the thread sealant, and I got the wrench for the plug, and I got the socket for this here. So, and the ratchet, for the clamps. And I got my handy dandy hose cutter. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause it here, and then when we come back, I'm gonna show you what I did. All right, y'all, we back. I got everything swapped out. I put that fit in there. This the hose that was coming off of the radiator, and I took the plug that normally come on these radiators when you buy them, and I just plugged that up and tightened up this clamp real good because I don't want that to slip off under pressure. And you already know where the heater core hose came from. So what I'm going to do is get ready to crank it up. You're probably going to hear some more belt squeal because I did lose some coolant. That's why I got the water out here where I can top it off. And then we're going to see what the heat feel like. So just stay tuned. All right, y'all. Excuse the wind noise if it's in the video, but we good to go. I got both heater hoses with some temperature on them. So I got heat on the inside. I already know before I even go in there. My coolant level is where it needs to be. And no leaks. Everything clean so far. So I'm happy with that. The only thing I still got to do is I still got to get another one of them coolant temp sensors. Because it still reads kind of weird. But I'm not going to put that other one back in it. Let's check and see what the inside feel like. Oh yeah, that's all right there. Cut that radio off, even though it's static, and I mess around to get copyrighted for some foolishness. I ain't doing that. Cut it down. That way you can't hear nothing. Yeah, nice warm heat blowing out now. I ain't got no EC, but I got heat. All right, y'all. We gonna close this video out from inside the shop. I tell you, I might not look it, but it is bitterly cold, and they calling for it to be like, I think 20 something, maybe 20 degrees tonight, and down in the teens tomorrow night. So I wanted to try to get this done regardless of how cold it was, because like I told y'all, I'm motivated to try to get these videos, get this work done and get these videos out to y'all. So dog, I ain't want to get out the truck. Let's take it to the shop so we can get it closed out. All right, y'all, we back in the shop. I'm sitting by the little heater again because it's too cold out there to finish it on the couch. But before I let you go, I just want to let you know that I've accomplished so far 4 things off of the 2024 to-do list that you might have seen in the other videos. If you hadn't seen that yet, or any one of them videos, I'll probably put like a little snapshot somewhere during what I'm saying or whatever. If I can do that, I might just put the camera on it. But the OEM upper radiator hose and thermostat housing, I got that done. Put the valve covers back on the factory installed location, got that done. Replace all 4 tires, got that done. Plumb the coolant hoses in different locations. I kind of sort of did that, but it is what it is. I think it's an improvement based on how it was. The next thing I might try to do is plumbing the fuel system over to relocate that regulator and, you know, kind of replace them fuel lines. That's probably gonna be next. That other stuff gonna be a little bit costly. So once I get this cheap stuff out the way, I might not be able to do nothing for a while, but we're gonna see how God let it play out. So just to show y'all what I'm talking about, I'm gonna turn the camera around and let y'all see the list. All right, out of 13 things that I came up with, I got 4 of them done, and that's progress, man. I know a lot of people like, hey man, you know, go ahead and get this done, go ahead and get that done. Trust and believe, I would. I have UPS and FedEx at the house every day delivering stuff if I had the money, but I don't. So I'm trying to handle what I can handle. So count them. In January of 2024, I got 4 things done off the list, and I'm proud of that, man. So with the help of the Lord, you can do anything, you know, as long as you believe in Him and you put some work towards it yourself. You can't just pray to Him and then wait and let Him drop all your parts out the sky. You got to put something towards it. So let me get y'all turned around. Be blessed. Be encouraged. Keep wrenching. I'll see y'all on the next video. Y'all stay safe, stay warm. Be cool out there. No. Don't be cool. Just stay warm. It's too cool to be cool. I'll catch y'all on the next video.